gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you would like a personal reading, you can do that by visiting www.scorpiopriestess.com. If you would like to purchase my full moon workbook, it is only $10.10. Just hit the more button, go on over. Or if you're interested in intuitive tarot courses, Scorpio, I would love for you to try mine out. You can also follow the link on over. We do have a number download here this morning, Scorp. We're going to do past, present, future, general, and in love to get a look-see quickly on the past so I understand what's happening in the present and the future. Our angel number is 727. The angel number 727 is a message about a spiritual awakening, intuition, inner guidance, and encouraging you to trust your intuition and listen to your inner whispers of your soul, signifying that you are on the right path of discovering your true purpose. Here is what I love. Where are you? Release and renewal. It can also symbolize a release of old patterns and new beginnings. In relationships, it signifies the importance of balance and harmony. Trust the divine. Here, some of you have went through a spiritual awakening, or you're going through some kind of ascension. I feel we're always ascending. We're always going through, we don't just have one awakening here. We go through our first awakening, and then we continue to deepen our connection to spirit, our God, our guides, our angels, most of the time. In the past, it looks like you were undefined and undecided. Your wishes kept changing. You were flopping back and forth on what it was you wanted here in life, in your career generally. In love, perhaps, as well. Going back and forth. In love, a messy situation carrying excess drama and external and internal conflict. So in the past here, clearly there's been some drama that has you undecided and undefined. And if we are undecided in a certain area of our life, it will almost attract in more confusion in every area of our life, Scorpio. Remember, what you are putting out, you are getting back. So if you're in a really confused place a lot, you're just going to get more things to feel confused about. I am off this weekend. I needed to get my taxes in order and some other things in my life. So don't mind me, Scorp. I am in my lounge robe. So tell me, Spirit, about the past here for Scorpio quickly. We're not going to spend too much time in the past. We don't care about the past. I just wanted to see what happened here. Some of you are carrying a lot of excess baggage from the past into the future, guys. I mean, into your present moment. So it's important that you, in the present, if you're still undefined, if you're still undecided, get very clear. We do have the Libra full moon tonight at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be at its peak. You may want to do a ritual, do what I'm doing, cleanse out your home, your phone. I'm taking a salt bath as well. I'm salting my doors. I'm cinnamoning my floors, saging everything, detoxing well. I always do a deep clean around a new moon and a full moon. You may want to get on that time. Closed doors are blessings and in the making. You're entering into a new reality and opening up to new levels. If something you were hoping for doesn't happen, know that something even better will come. So clearly in the past, there was something that didn't manifest. There was something that didn't go the way you wanted it to. If it's in your career or in your private life, Scorpio, again, it's because your wishes are always changing. I want you to think about being confused or flip-flopping back and forth like a DoorDash order that you're constantly calling back and saying, no, never mind. You know what? I think I want a pizza. No, I really should eat the salad. No, 10 minutes later, I'm going to call back. The reason why most of us will never manifest our desires is because we don't hold our vision long enough. If it doesn't happen straight away, we start to say, oh, this is a waste of my time, or we give up. So some of you were flip-flopping back and forth on, should I leave a job? Should I not? Should I wait for a lover? Should I not? Kind of vibe here in the past. Tell me about undefined, undecided, please. Wishes never staying true. Past energy here for Scorpio. Exactly. Two of Pentacles energy. My guide's confirming. Just going back and forth. Juggling. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I move? Should I not? Should I relocate? Should I not? Kind of thing here. And so a lot of you, there were a lot of doors that just were not opening in the past. But your past does not have to indicate your future, Scorpio. Remember, whatever has happened here in your past, it is gone now. See ya. Bye. Watch my ass as I walk out the door. Bye-bye. See ya. The past is gone. You may want to write a letter to the past. Write a letter to your past self. Letting go. Letting go of that version of you. We're always becoming new versions of ourselves. I've become a better version of myself, and God knows I've become an even more unhealed version of myself. It's entirely up to us. And I see what's happened. Look at this heartbreak here you've experienced in the past. There's a player-like energy that rushed in and out of your life. They played a lot of games with you. Your whole life started to fall apart. You were possibly moving in and out of a lover's house or moving in and out of your parents' house. Something here was happening that caused a lot of doors not to open for you in the past because of your vibration and mindset. Moving into the present moment, staying by your morals, unquestionable blind faith, and find your truth and live in it. Spirit is letting you know, Scorpio, if there's something you believe to be true, if you have a truth, it may not be everybody else's truth. My truth isn't the same as my boyfriend's truth. Your truth isn't the same as your friend's truth. We could go through the same exact experience at the same time and have a completely different perspective, memory, and truth. So some of you have to stand by your truth here. You're allowed to have your truth. Just don't try to make it everybody else's. We often want everybody else, or we think feelings are fact, or because we feel a certain way, everybody else should. I remind myself a lot that my feelings are not fact, and my truth isn't their truth. And so some of you right now in the present moment, understanding that you can live in your truth and stand by your morals. In love, there's something unexpected here that could happen present day. A surprising turn of events coming in. Tell me what this is. Unquestionable faith, please. Stand by your morals. Spirit's asking you to stand in your morals and values. If there's something you know to be true, if there's something you want, Scorpio, when it comes to your career, but everybody's telling you, oh, you couldn't accomplish that, or making you feel like you have to stay small or broke. Misery loves company. And if you're around a lot of people that are low vibrational, or let's say live in poverty, and you work your way out of it, you will be judged and made to feel like you think you're better than them, because you're essentially saying to them, as you heal and grow and change your life, why aren't you doing it, without saying it? That's why as we go through these evolutions and we raise our vibe, often the people around us, they just don't have a place in our life anymore, because they are in love with the old version of you. They want to keep you that old version that was stuck, sad, down, heartbroken, and confused. Some of you are moving to a period where you're finally getting clear on what it is you want. Spirit world, your spirit guides are sending you helpful people and opportunities. You're journeying into a realm of knowledge to assist you in personal growth and shift your way of thinking and tackle issues from a different angle. Present moment energy here. Your guides, your angels are trying to give you messages, Scorp. You're on the path of knowledge. You're taking a personal journey. But you have to shift the way you're thinking about something and change your perspective about life. Some of you have the wrong perspective here. You're looking at everything from a negative place. You're feeling picked on by the universe, opposed to looking at it as everything's happening for you. Or maybe you're just in a place where you're feeling really down right now. Your feelings are valid and you're allowed to feel sad for a while, but don't stay there for too long. Tell me about love, please, present moment for Scorpio. What is this unexpected sudden change? Surprising turn of events. Oh boy. Somebody's going to do something that's just not cute at all. They could block you. They could ghost you. This could have already happened. Some of you are planning. You're making a move. You're getting ready to make some boss moves when it comes to love. You may be strategically moving away from a narcissist. You could be really trying to get yourself together after somebody blocked you and put you on the shelf, made you feel like they could have discarded you. There's somebody coming in, though, where there's a lot of attraction. You're going to feel really attracted to this person. Some of you, the unexpected thing is somebody's going to unblock you or reach out after a long period of silence. Tell me about this, please. You're moving to a much better, brighter place. Big. Nine of Pentacles energy here, Scorpio. If you are single, this is exactly where you need to be. Single, abundant. You have everything inside yourself. You don't need anybody else. You can accomplish and love life all on your own. And that's where you're getting. The waters are finally calming. You're moving to a brighter future. You could see a black or a white bird today, a really big one that could fly by your car or do something abnormal. Be aware of what you're thinking. Birds are messengers. Present moment, somebody's coming in a really love balmy energy. This person, why are they coming in this way? They could overindulge a lot. They're very confused on what they want. They could reach out to you online, especially if you're involved with another fixed sign. Some of you have been hoping, wishing, waiting, praying for this person to come back. They can feel you pulling on their energy. The more you make calculated moves into the future, Scorpio, the better right now. Detach. Learn the law of detachment. It will change your life. Get in your dark feminine energy. I promise you, it is life-changing. It's been life-changing for me. If you don't know a lot about dark feminine energy, you may want to do some research. Somebody could reach out to you online, but they're coming in a really love-balmy way, Scorpio. They're coming in really romantic. They're going to give you that dopamine hit that you've been searching for, but unfortunately, they may not be coming in to stay. They could be just coming in to keep you on the shelf. They've been really disconnected. Present moment, they may tell you why they've been so disconnected. Tell me, what does Scorpio need to know present moment about their personal life outside of love, please? What is it that they need to know outside of love? New beginnings. All is flowing. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. If you don't feel good about your current circumstances, it's only to show you contrast, which will allow you to move towards what does feel good. Amen. Amen. Scorpio, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You're not too late. You didn't waste too much time. You don't have to wait or stay if somebody is not treating you well. You can leave. You can start over. Don't get yourself stuck in this mindset. Maybe that's the mindset shift that's got to happen, is you feel like you're too tired or too old, or you've spent so much time, or you can't have healthy children if you're not living together. That's not true. They're all social constructs and things that society has taught us to believe, but that doesn't mean you have to believe them. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Time to start something new and trust in the magic of new beginnings. It's in your hands right now to change your story. Spirit is being very clear here. You are the only one that can change the outcome. You are not on the last chapter. It isn't over. Your life has just begun. Looking better, feeling better, doing better is what you're being called to do now. Who do you want to be in your next season, Scorpio? A Sagittarius could be important to you. Moving over here to future energy. In your general life, learning life lessons, getting answers, and learning a new set of skills. Into the future, you may decide to start learning. I'm taking a certification in neuroscience for coaching, and a functional medicine certification too. I don't know what I was thinking doing them both at the same time, but it's a little slow, but I'm coming, I'm going, I'm growing. I love the human mind. It just always amazes me, some of the things we do as humans. Some of you may want to take a certification course. Some of you may be deciding to go back to school to get your master's or your bachelor's. It would be a great idea. Learning some life lessons too in the future. As far as love, soulmate, unique, deep bond, and transformational relationship. So moving into the future, Scorpio, let's say over the next 6 months, that's what I asked for when I meditated and pulled this energy. You're about to meet somebody who will be very transformational for you. Or perhaps this is somebody who's put you on hold in the past. A lot of attraction between you and this person. You could meet them soon in the next few weeks. Tell me about learning a new set of skills, life lessons, please, getting answers. Some of you are about to get answers. You could be waiting on test results to come back. You could be waiting to hear the final verdict in a court case, perhaps. There's some answers coming through. Right now, you need to search and explore. It's okay to wonder. Leo, courage here. Boost your courage so you can put yourself out there in a bigger way. And fiery beginnings. You're on the brink of a real breakthrough. Follow your heart and live in your passion. By Leo season, some of you are going to be in a completely different mindset, and it will be life-changing and transformational. So by July, August, there's some fiery new beginnings for those who are taking charge of their life, exploring and getting excited about starting over, opposed to staying in this sad place of feeling like you've lost something. You can't lose anything that's yours, Scorpio. People are not yours. They have free will, just like you're not anybody's. You're free to do whatever you please. And so moving into the future, some kind of fiery new beginning, perhaps with a lover that you've been waiting on for some, but for a lot of you that are ready to change your story, there's a brand new soulmate coming in because you have learned so many lessons. You deserve this. Tell me about this soul connection, future energy. Yeah, see, some of you are in the future, you're still going to be sitting here hoping with these high expectations. That's a dangerous place to be, friends. Because if they don't do what you're hoping, wishing they will, fantasizing they will, you start to internalize and feel rejected over and over. So be careful living in the what if. In the future, some of you are still hopeful to meet that special person that will stick around and put in the energy and effort to be with you. That's who the one is. People will often say, are they the one? Well, no, they're not the one if they're not here, you know, like adding value to your life, working on the relationship, wanting the same thing you do. The one is the person that has the same morals, values, and sticks around. I feel like some of you in the future, you're going to still be in this deep thought. There's options and decisions you're going to have to make about love, about a lover. There could be a very memorable kiss, but again, we started with confusion and we're ending with confusion. Scorpio, you're never alone, my love, ever. You are always being walked beside. You have never been alone. So if you start to feel alone and depressed, please remember that giving somebody else, another human, all of that power, to me, from where I'm sitting, the mindset I'm in, that is crazy. If one human on this planet can't see your worth, that does not mean that you're not, that you're worthless. Tell me why, Scorpio. I don't like depression, regret, sadness, confused, and future energy. Why, Spirit? You're going to be confused about which decision to make. Oh, boy. Some of you have have a lover coming back in from the past who's going to put you in a third-party situation again, or still have a third party in the background. There could be some fighting, arguing, a lot of burden to come with this person, a lot of confusion, especially if you're involved with a Virgo. Scorp, you are really being called to explore now. Step out on faith now. Winning would be you doing better, looking better, having a happy, healthy relationship. This person can be really manipulative. I worry that they're about to come in unexpectedly and by Leo season break your heart again for some of you. I'm sorry, it's just what I see. Now tell me about those Scorpios ready to start over who will not take this person back, because I know there's a good part of you who aren't going to go back into a third-party situation. This third party, by the way, is greedy, is mean. They could reach out to you. Yeah, you're learning lessons. And love is manifesting in because of that, Scorp. Some of you are going to forgive this person from the past, and they may come in and apologize. But those Scorpios who have learned their lesson with this person, it looks to me like you're going to finally move on and you have a very deep connection manifesting in. This person from the past loves you, but they're wrapped up with a third party in some way. And they can be really manipulative because that's how they've learned to survive here on this planet. Tell me about those Scorpios meeting a new soul connection, a unique deep bond, please. Transformational relationship. Some of you are afraid of failure. You're afraid to be hurt again. Again, you're going to be fighting with yourself. You're afraid to be rejected. You have a rejection wound that this person from the past really triggered. Spirit's asking you to get out of this place of regret and sadness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Those ready to do that, those ready to let go of that. There's somebody very attractive coming in. Leo season could be important for some of you. Oh, Scorpio, if you heal, look at this. The Star and the Ten of Pentacles. Make a wish. Those ready to heal and let go of this regret. You were just learning. There's no wrong or right here on this planet, Scorpio. You got to be a little kinder to yourself, guys. Those ready to heal, there's a beautiful Ten of Pentacles connection coming in. Now, listen, we all have different stories. Some of you, there's a very deep bond with somebody, and you all just went through a rough patch. You could actually work on your marriage. You could work on your commitment, especially if you have children. Perhaps this person's finally ready to stop approaching you in a Knight energy and come in this King energy. I mean, Scorpio, it just depends on where you are. Those involved with someone that you know down deep inside are just never going to change. Maybe it's time to move forward. Some of you are involved with someone who has a lot of potential. They really do, but they're stuck in something. If they could find themselves out of that, they have so much potential, and you all have a lot of love. So there could be a fiery new beginning with a past person for those who intuitively feel like this person's changing and growing. Just tell me quickly here. I wasn't going to pull on this, but why is this third party so greedy, mean, and bitter? There's somebody involved. Could be a mother, daughter, brother, father. There's something here. Oh, yeah. See, I already knew it. Moving into the future, Scorpio, if you are involved with somebody who has a obsessive ex or current partner, you may get communication from them. You may run into them while you're out. A lot of you, this is a third-party lover that knows your person has been vulnerable with you. They've read some kind of messages. They've seen communication between you all. And they know how deep your connection is because they've read the messages. They're going to reach out in a blind rage. So just be aware of that. Aquarius energy here. A lot of Aquarius. All week long I've been channeling Aquarius energy. Well, I hope everybody has the most beautiful and blessed Saturday. Do some kind of ritual. Cleanse your house. Cleanse your being, Scorpio. Let go of all of this external and internal conflict you're carrying. And move on into the future and get excited for these new beginnings trying to come in. Love and light.